What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you're coming from. Hope y'all. What? What is going on? What is up, everybody? I couldn't even see chat. What? Hey, let's go. Whoa. What? Hold on. We had. See, folks, it pays to be a little bit late. What? Hold on. What up, everybody? I gotta get it like blew up my activity feed. It's Noda. Thank you for the 7 months. Thank you for being here. Dak, hey, thank you for the 8 months. 8 months. Yo, I see you. If you saw Leprechaun, say yeah. With the resub, with the Bezos bucks for 7 months. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. We hit a hype train. Was it even live when we hit the hype train? That's wild. And then DeFlo with the 9 months. Thank you, Leon. Hey, thank you for being here, DeFlo. And then Indifferent. What? 20 gifted subs? Yo, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. That's wild. Thank you, Indifferent. I appreciate you. That's wild. So I wanted to shout out Indifferent for a bunch of stuff. So we're just gonna do this right away. I know there's other people here I gotta thank, but we're just gonna do a wall of emotes for Indifferent, please. Like, yes, the gifted subs were amazing. Oh, they said gotta make sure your students next semester have mental health. Yo, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. For those that don't know, all the subs, all the bits and all that stuff, that goes to the nonprofit I work at during the day, and it specifically goes to help fund mental health support. So when folks need to see doctors, psychologists, whatever, and they have to pay out of pocket, we actually cover those costs. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But I was going to look at all these emotes for Indifferent. I appreciate it. Not everyone has access to all of the channels on Discord. There's lots of different stuff that you can. What's going on? There's lots of different stuff that you can do on Discord. You're in certain groups. You're in Megamuff. You're in some groups. If you're a streamer, you're in certain groups. And so Indifferent has access to a lot of them. And when I say Indifferent's been putting in work, I mean, like, I don't know how they have the time. It's wild. Like, so many people, like, we have this feedback channel giving like top quality feedback to folks, answering individuals' questions throughout the week. Like, I appreciate you, Indifferent. I thank you so much for putting in all that work to help everyone in this community. We really appreciate you. We see you, and thank you for doing it. It really does help so many folks. So I appreciate that. So I wanted to say thank you for that. And then the 20 what? Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. We had some other folks in here. I got to say thank you quickly while we're here. Secret Ply, thank you for the 100 bits. Sheenan, thank you for the 100 bits. BB Tone with the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Crumb Hustler with the tier 3 for 9 months. Thank you so much for being here. Softest, can't tell if it's 4 or 2 months. It's 4 months. Thank you so much for being here. OCC in the house with the 300 bits. Thank you for the bits. And then what? Crumb, let's go with a 10 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Huh, that's wild. Thank you, Crumb. I appreciate that. And Boom Kingston with the 8 months in a row, and Rossi with the 100 bits. Rossi, hope you're feeling better. Whoa, let's go, folks. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for turning up. Thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all. Tara, hit me with a mod mail. Happy to take a peek. Oh, whew. You got in here. Meta, what's going on? Hey, I appreciate that, Crumb. Yeah, I really do. Alrighty, folks. What? Hold on. On ad did 100 bits. And then Anonymous gave another 10 gifted subs anonymously. What? Yo, thank you. Whoever did that, I appreciate you. Thank you for helping support the work I do at RC and the students that need that help. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's wild. Yeah. What? Level 5 hype train before we even went live. 47 gifted subs. 800 bits. Will with another 500 bits. Yo, we got to start this stream. I appreciate y'all. This is wild. I really do. This train don't stop. It really hasn't. It started before I even got here, and it's still going. Ibrahim. Hey, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate you. So Ibrahim, since you're here, can we get you for one of our Spilling the Tea Fridays? For those that don't know, Ibrahim's one of my RC students now at Amazon. Can we get you to spill some tea on one of our Friday sessions? I appreciate the gifted subs. That's wild. Would love to. All right, we got it. So we're gonna talk tonight, folks. About our Friday sessions, which we're going to continue to spill the tea like we did with Juan and Monica, so you all can learn what it's really like to go into this interview process. We're going to have some folks that are 100 devs folks as well that are already got their offers coming through. Ibrahim's at Amazon now, so they have some wonderful bits of information to share with you. And y'all are probably following them already, because they were the ones that shared their resumes and their portfolio with us early on. So a lot of you have very similar resumes, and so that's the beautiful thing. So they keep bringing us the goodness. I appreciate it, and thank you for the gifted subs. I appreciate you, really. We had mine with the 10 months. Let's go. Lit Dab Fan Slider with the gifted sub. I appreciate you. Magic Marcos with the 8 months. Let's go. Hey Kanu, what's going on? 8 months. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. Huh. Creed, yeah, you're wild. I love it. Alrighty. Mike said 100 devs to Amazon. Yes, we had it happen. It blew my mind. I can't wait to get there. We're going to talk about it. I was basically screaming out loud for quite some time when I found out the news. It was legit one of the best days I've had, or best couple of days I've had in a while. We got so many folks that are getting jobs that are in like the second, third rounds. Folks that are just getting started. It's wild right now. So I'm glad y'all here. We got to best day of my life too. Hey, let's go. And so we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. You know. Alrighty. Get in here, folks. Get in here. Gonna go ahead and do something real quick. Boom. Just had to ban someone real quick. You know how we do. Alrighty. there ain't no room to be hating in this club tonight. Ain't no room to be hating. Let's go. We got too much good shit to get into. You want to troll? Get the fuck out of here. I don't care about you. Let's go. How you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. Let's go. Alrighty. I'm gonna go to Little Leon here. We're gonna bring up the slides. I don't get it, Cat. Some people love to see the world burn. I don't get it. But I love to drop the bans. I don't care. I don't need no new friends. Don't need no new friends. Alrighty. So tonight we are setting up the month of July. We're setting up the beautiful mega summer. That's right, folks. Mega summer. So we've been doing mega month June. That started off well. It got real hectic for me on the RC side, so I wasn't able to put as much time into it as I wanted. But I started to meet with y'all one-on-one. And I learned a lot from those one-on-ones. I got a good feel for where a lot of folks were, the things that they were stuck on, the things that they were doing. And so I am rolling all of that knowledge, all of that learning into what we're going to label Mega Summer. So Mega Summer is going to have a lot of structure for you to start your job hunt, and it's going to have a lot of one-on-one and individualized attention, not only from me, but from the rest of your 100 devs community. So we're going to set that up tonight. We're going to talk through all the big things that we're doing for Mega Summer. We're going to ask for a little bit of help as we go through that as well. And we are going to get into talking about how you should start the job hunt already. And we're going to start hearing from other folks that started it already. We're going to get the tea from folks that have already been successful. And so we're going to push. So if you were behind, if you missed out on Mega Month, now's your time to jump in. Now's your time to get all your stuff together and join us on the hunt. All right. So we're going to talk about that tonight. Then when we get to the end of talking through all that heart-to-heart talk we have to have, we are going to get some interview practice in together as a 100 Devs community in our classroom. So lots of fun stuff to get into tonight. Lots of celebrations to be had, but I'm excited y'all here. Let's get into it. Well, thank you for the 7 months. Sergio Hologram still hustling and got the new apps on Heroku. Let's go get it. Hey, let's go. We don't get got, we go get. Alrighty, folks. So, always like to start off with some questions. If you got questions, I got answers. Daddy Yankee in the building. Yes, interview practice available. Let's go. Once I'm back from vacay, the grind resumes. Hey, I love to hear it. You got questions, I got answers. Looking in chat here. Brian said on our 101, you mentioned doing a video of our Linksys portfolio. Yes, I have a good chunk of the videos done. You'll see me uploading them today, tomorrow, and Thursday. So there's a few that'll go up tonight, and then there will be a few more that keep going. So if you were a part of Mega Month and if you're a part of Mega Summer, you can post your resume, your portfolios, things like that into a feedback channel. Indifferent's been popping off on that channel giving feedback. But for the folks that post there, I record myself going through all that material so that you can watch back the video and see all of the comments that I made. And I prefer the videos because when I noticed when I was doing it one-on-one with folks and we were sharing it live, it's just too hard to take notes on everything and to like make the corrections. So I actually find the like asynchronous videos to be a lot better because you can like pause the video, make the change, resume the video, and keep going. So for folks that already posted, I have like basically done about a third already. Those will start getting hosted. Then you will see most of them coming through Wednesday, Thursday as well. So my goal is by the end of Thursday to have all the folks that have already posted get their feedback already come into them. And for those that join Mega Summer, you also will have the same opportunity as well. How are you? I'm doing good. I'll tell you this, it's real hard to not be happy. And I put it in the tweet tonight. If you haven't checked in, I'm going to ask that you check in tonight. Folks got to hear about what's been happening in this community. It's real hard to not be smiling ear to ear when somebody shows you their pay stub for $6,400. And then not that much long afterwards, you find out that one of our mods got an offer at Amazon. So this is like, I say this with all my RC cohorts, and I say this with y'all now. We put in so much work. Think about how much work we put in, right? For some of you, you've been here since September, October. We've been putting in 2-3 days a week for months, right? I know we're a little bit tired. I know we've been doing it for a while, but this is where it starts to pay off. This is where all that hard work, all the things that we planted 9 months ago, they're starting to bear fruit, right? We get to see the results of that hard work, that dedication, that showing up time in and time out. This is where it starts to be worth it. And so to me, Like, I definitely last month burnt out a little bit because RC was really intense, and then I was trying to do too much, but got through that hard period and got a lot of rest in, and then just started getting hit over the head with all y'all success. For real. It's just constant right now. The folks that there's kind of like a couple stages. There are folks that are getting offers, right? You can't beat that. But you also have folks that are coming to the realization, and this is the most important thing. We have folks that are coming to the realization that they can start their job search process. That to me is the biggest win. I've been doing a lot of one-on-ones, and I would say like 90% of those one-on-ones, people say, you know what, I just don't feel like I'm there yet. I don't feel like I'm ready yet. And it's through those conversations and through the folks that we had come and talk to us one-on-one that you're ready. And so I'm gonna make that appeal to you tonight. I hope that I can get some of you all to believe that you're ready to start that process, because once you do and you start getting those results, you start getting those interviews, everything changes. And so I'm gonna try and get you there tonight if you're not there yet. Hey, okay, let's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Alrighty. Sending my next 10 LinkedIn messages tomorrow. Let's go, MV. Let's go. Alrighty. We all have the skills. We all are ready. Hey, Daddy Yankee, I love it. And we're gonna talk about why you're ready. I know it's hard to convince, but I'm gonna try and explain it the best way I can. No matter what level you're at, you're ready. All right. So this Friday, I'm actually gonna chill the music here a little bit. Music's not that bad today. This Friday, we're gonna have another tea spilling session. If you all missed out on the session with Juan and Monica, you missed out. We had like almost 200 people in the classroom on Remo. We do the tea spilling on Remo because we shared everything. We shared salaries, offers, interview process, like all that stuff that we don't want out on the interwebs just because it's too much. We're doing that on Friday, 6:30 p.m. So if you can make it, I'm telling you it's worth it to make it to these sessions. Having real people that are going through the real process that can tell you, not from me, but from them, what they went through, how their applications went, what happened, right? That's happening Friday. And it's going to happen every Friday during Mega Summer. So every Friday, we're going to have more folks come in to tell us about the interview process. We're going to have people at different stages, right? Some folks that like got in really quickly, some folks that had to trudge through the muck. And so the tea will spilleth on Fridays, because I think it's important for you to hear these stories, to see that it's real, right? To hear how real it can be, and to hear about their process and know that you can do it too. Okay. So Friday, 6:30 p.m., the tea will spilleth, and we're going to keep it going every Friday. We already had Ibrahim, who is an engineer at Amazon that went through a boot camp that said they're coming. So maybe not this Friday, but they're coming to one of them. All right. And then finally, office hours return on Sunday. So this Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, our office hours will return. You bring the questions, I bring the answers. It's been a lot of fun kind of talking to folks one-on-one, but there's so many questions that I don't have time to get to in those one-on-ones that I want you to come on Sundays. I love doing those office hours, answering any questions that you have, whether it's technical or probably right now about the interview process and the interviews that you've been having. Let's go. Fimian, hey, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Hope your stream went well. So yes, Sundays back, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Wolfgang, hey, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you. Finn, what were you, Fimian, what were you streaming? All right. So I'm excited. I love those Sunday sessions. They're just chill, answering questions. So if you want to come hang out, get your questions answered. We'll be doing them every Sunday going forward. All right. Now, I might scream a little on the next slide. So I need you to prepare yourselves. And whenever you see this warning, if you're new here, that music and light warning, especially for the Raiders, this is my 10-second warning that there's about to be flashing, there's about to be music, there's about to be lights, there's about to be hype. So you got 3 more seconds. Chat, I need you to just, you know that they're here. So I need you to just explode with good wishes, congratulations, emote here in chat, because they deserve it. They've been here with us through thick and thin, doing the hard work of the moderation, and they buckled down over the past couple months and landed an amazing opportunity. So woo! Let's go! Congrats to Kayla. What? Let's go. Where's Bob? Oh, I gotta get Bob. Bob needs to get this. Bob screaming. Let's go. Let's go. I picked the right day to wear pants. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Akela, congrats. Akela was with us for a long time. Has been a mod, has done some of the muck, and really buckled down over the last month or two. They really went heavy on their interview prep and landed an amazing job at Amazon. So I'm proud. You got so many folks here in chat that are proud. Congratulations. That's amazing. That is wild. I'm so happy for you. And Ibrahim, meet Kayla, meet Ibrahim. I'm connecting you all later today via email. They're both at Amazon, folks. So this is wild. What? Let's go. Congrats. Thank you for all the things that you've done for us. Thank you for all of the moderation, for being one of the first people to support the channel. I really appreciate you. It couldn't have happened to a better person. So congrats. It's amazing. Now, what you also might have noticed, is that that number doesn't say 15 anymore. That number says 16, folks. Hold on. 10-second warning. That number doesn't say 15. That number says that's one more. Let's do some basic addition here. 3 seconds. Boom. 15 plus 1 equals 16. Let's go. Now, this isn't just okay. This is another one. Let's go. So let's break that down. What was it? Two streams ago? It's just coming so fast, folks. It's hard to keep up. What was it? 2 streams ago, we were at 12. Then a stream ago, let's do 3 streams ago. Three streams ago, we were at 12. Then the next stream, we hit 14. Then the next stream, we hit 15. And now we are hitting 16. I can't say the person yet. They haven't given me permission to share yet. Haven't given me permission to share yet. They're still negotiating, but I do know about it. So we're at 16, folks. And when this person reveals yourself, you're all gonna lose it. Y'all know them. They've been putting in work in this community. We all eating. That's all I'm gonna say, right? So, this number keeps going up. What up, Nick? Number keeps going up. I appreciate you. I agree, Sam. This is the best part of everything. We've been together for so long, but this is the best. It does not get better to this than seeing this number go up every freaking stream. It's been like 4 or 5 streams where every single stream this number has gone up. That is wild. Wild. You can learn to code for free and get an amazing job. We are proof. We are living that. And it's only going to get better from here. So, I can't wait. Can't wait for her to reveal the next person. But we're at 16, folks. My wildest dreams are being brought to life because of all y'all hard work. I appreciate you. And the funny thing is, I know of a couple more that are like deep in the interview process, like last round. So this number is going to keep going. Congrats, Kayla. Amazing opportunity. We're definitely getting you to spill the tea, hopefully soon. Thank you for everything you've done for this community. Congrats. You're going to destroy it. We can't wait to see you win. Merc, you can do !100 devs here in chat, and that'll give you everything you need to know. It'll give you a great place to start. All right. Akela put this in our celebrations channel. Y'all might as well just start checking that celebrations channel on Discord every morning because it's just popping off. So many amazing things keep getting put into that channel. So you might as well just wake up, roll over, and just look at the celebrations channel because you know there's something to be in there. So Kayla put this into the celebrations channel, and it's something that that makes a lot of sense and something that I wanted to get back to. So they put into the channel. Incredibly thankful that I randomly came across Leon and for the weekly classes that gave me the structure. Structure. Ooh, structure. I badly need it. Hard work pays off, y'all. So excited to see all the amazing things this community is doing. Hard work pays off. We know that's true. We see it. We believe it. And the structure. So, when folks get into the best cult I've ever been a part of. Oh, no. No. Maybe a little bit. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe it is a cult. Who cares? We're getting jobs, right? It's a free cult. The cult doesn't cost any money. I don't know. Cool. Whatever. We'll move on. I don't know if that's TOS. Nick. Oh, it's Paris, by the way. Hey, what's up, Paris? I haven't given blood yet. Do most cults cost money? I don't know. This is not a cult. I don't think I want to be joking about that. But yeah, it's free at least. So, all right. Gave me the structure. So what I wanted to hint on is that structure piece. We're all going into the hunt, right? We're all going into the hunt. And the thing that's been coming up in my one-on-ones with folks a lot is a lack of structure going into the hunt. So for July, I'm putting my all on the line. I'm giving you all the best I got. Anything I can do, I'm putting. This is the month I'm doing it. This is mega summer. I'm putting it all on the line. And we're going to put structure on every single day. So if you need structure, I got you. Wolfgang, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you. I think I missed that one. I'm not a cult leader. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a CPA. Exactly. Thank you, OCC. All right. Oh, also, yo, how was like the OCC raid? I don't know if you were there. I was there. It was fire. So I really loved popping over to the newest stream team member, OCC. Thank you for a really great stream. All right. So Mega Summer is all about the structure. If you would like to join Mega Summer, if you would like to be added to private channels where we are checking in daily about the interviews that we are having, where you are getting feedback on your resume, where you're getting feedback on all the things that you're doing as you go through the hunt, you need to fill out this form. If you've already been a part of Mega Month, you don't need to refill it out. I already got you. You're already added to the channels. I'll get you in them if you filled it out. You don't have to refill it out. So if you're already been part of Mega Month, you're good. If you would like to join Mega Summer, you need to fill out this form. And I'm going to need some links that you should have been working on. I'm going to need your 100 hours project. I'm going to need to see your GitHub. All those things I'm going to ask for. Now, if you are still working on them, that is okay. Get in here. I want to help. Get in here. Get in. Fill it out. Get in. But what you're signing up for is some structure. Okay, you're signing up for some structure. I'm going to need those things, your 100 hours project, right? I'm going to need that in a week. So you got a week to get me an MVP. If you've been working on it, that's okay. Fill out this form, join the channels, get your stuff in, right? Yeah, I feel you indifferent. Absolutely. We're going to talk about that too. So get in, fill it out. You'll get added to these private channels. We got 8 more classes, folks. We're adding structure. Got 8 more classes. We're going to have 2 classes on React. All the remaining classes are going to be data structures and algorithms. Now, doesn't mean that we're not going to have classes on other stuff. We still got some other classes that I'm going to do in the future on Postgres, on testing, some other really important stuff. But the main classes for this cohort, there's only 8 more, folks. Only 8 more. So 2 on React, all the rest, right? All the rest, data structures and algorithms. Really just throwing time and energy into getting ready for the hunt, into solving our coding challenges, getting things done that we need to get done. Okay. Fridays, right? I want to be there for the rest. Let's go, Nick. Fridays, we're going to be spilling the tea. Oh, look at this. Whew. Nick's on board. All right. You all might have remember Nick from early on. Nick is one of the best React engineers that you're going to run across, one of the best React Native engineers you're going to run across. They're literally sponsored by Stripe. Look, they're here. I want to be there for the rest. Haven't been as helpful as I should. They're signing up. So if you are a part of Mega Summer, you got Nick helping. We already know we got Indifferent helping. You already know I'm going to be there. I got a bunch of mentors that have asked to sign up to help specifically with Mega Summer. So you're going to see folks coming in to help you if you get in here. So you need to get me the things that are on that list. The things that are on this mega list, I need them. I'll give you an extra week to get to them, or at least to communicate with me, right? Got to communicate. Let me know what's going on with all the stuff on this list. All right. Got 8 more classes. Whew. Friday will always be our T. We're bringing in folks that have been successful in 100 devs, in other programs, so they can spill everything that you need to know about the process, to know that you're not alone. All right. All right. To know that you're not alone, that to know that you can do it, and to share not from my mouth, from their mouths, of the folks that have actually been recently successful at doing it every Friday. Saturdays, we're doing code jams. Now, these jams will be back-to-back interview prep. So every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, we will be doing rounds of interview practice. Okay? So every Saturday at 3 p.m., we'll be doing interview practice together. We're going to get as many folks together as possible on Saturdays to actually do some practice. So You want to be able to come to these Saturday sessions, if possible, to get some practice going through interviewing. We want to get our vomity, our chunkiness out in these Saturday sessions, right? So that we can do well as we start getting into the mega summer. Sunday will always be our office hours. All right, Sunday will always be our office hours, and we're gonna be doing our Sundays every Sunday at 1 p.m. Cross said, will the Saturday jams be on Twitch? No, these are going to be in our classroom. We're going to be in our classroom because we want to be able to like work individually together. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to get there on a Saturday and we're going to get into individual tables. We're going to like randomize the folks that are there into different tables. And you're going to pair up with someone. And then I'm going to give a coding challenge. And then you are going to work through that coding challenge with the person at your table just to get that practice in. And we're going to be doing a bunch of things. We're going to be doing like algorithmic prep. We're going to be doing behavioral prep. We're going to be doing technical question prep. So just a lot of stuff. And we're going to announce it ahead of time so you know what you're getting into. But just the idea that we got to get this practice in. A lot of people have just been asking for space to practice. That's going to be our Saturday sessions. Now, there is one Saturday that I can't do. So if you would like to lead one of the jam sessions, I'm going to send out a form at the end of the class, like in our follow-up material. So if you're like, Leon, hey, I think I could do a Saturday session and I would like to lead it, then I'm going to ask for that help. Are we starting this Saturday? Yes, we are starting this Friday. So this Thursday will be class. Friday will be tea spilling. Saturday will be jam session where we're just getting coding practice in. Sunday will be office hours where I'm answering all of your questions. And then every morning I will be sharing a coding question. The idea that the questions will get increasingly more difficult as we go throughout the month of July, right? And I'll share the question in the morning, and you have until 6 p.m. that day to put in some work on that question. And at the end of that day at 6 o'clock on 6 o'clock Eastern time, we'll be doing a daily stand-up in Discord. So every day on Discord at 6 o'clock, we'll be doing a stand-up where we talk through the question. Hey, MB, thank you for the gifted sub. We talk through the question. We answer any questions you might have had about it. And we set up the next day's stuff, right? And so it's just the idea of if you want daily practice with coding challenges, that's what we're going to do. So you have the day to do it, then we'll do stand-up. And the idea would be that we're doing this every day for the month of July. Is this algorithmic stuff? Yes, it is algorithmic stuff. So we'll start off with methods, and then we'll move into our normal data structures algorithm stuff. We're starting a comedy club. What happened? So the idea is that all this stand-up will be is that we'll all be on a channel on Discord. For those that worked on the problem, we can come. We're going to talk through the problem. We're going to say some answers. And if anybody has any questions for the day, it'll be a chance to answer those questions and then keep moving. The other reason why I want to do a daily stand-up is that there's going to be a lot of interview questions that might come up. And I want to create the space every day to be able to answer those questions very quickly. So instead of having to do it by a text or something like that, the stand-up will be, hey, every day you have a technical question to work on for this entire month. And there will be a time for you to review that question with me every single day. And there will also be time if you have a quick hey, Leon, this is how the interview went today. I need help. That's the time to do it. So it should be about a half an hour every day for the question review and if you need any quick help. So the idea here is that every single day, Monday through Friday, you have a space to come ask a question, to get help with your interviews, and to get that practice in. Now, there are some days that I can't lead the stand-up. Most likely Tuesdays and Thursdays, just because it takes a lot to get the stream ready to go. So once again, in the follow-up in the follow-along materials channel, I'm going to have a Google form where I would ask for help for folks to lead stand-up on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It won't have to be all of them, but just enough, the ones I know I'm going to need to prep for. So if you would like to help with either a jam session on Saturday or leading one of the stand-ups for that day, I'm going to ask you to fill out a form once class is over. Does that make sense? Does the stand-up idea make sense? If you're gonna show up for the stand-up, I would just put something in chat. Put like a I don't know, a yes or a Y. Okay, cool. We got a good number of folks. Awesome. Cool. So our first question will go out in the morning, and we'll do our first stand-up tomorrow at 6 on Discord. I'll put reminders in. I'll put a reminder in the follow-up materials channel after this. So I'm excited to see all you show up. So the idea here is that we have class on Tuesday and Thursday. We have a chance for you to ask questions about the interview process, not from me, but from someone that's recently gone through the process on Fridays. On Saturdays, we're going to have some open free time to just grind out working on interview skills, right? Working on interview skills. And Sundays, we're going to have regular office hours if you have questions that are coming up that we can't get through during stand-up. And then every day, Monday through Friday, we're going to be doing a morning question and a daily stand-up. So it's going to be a space for you to get those questions answered that are really important. So like if you have a really important thing you got to ask me, that's what stand-up is for. Also to review the question that was asked. A few of us applied to a paid internship at Twitch, and one of the sample test questions was FizzBuzz. What? Telling you folks, you're ready. You're ready. Now that's what I call more structure. Hey, let's go. All right. Now, that's the structure. I'm putting it out there. We're going to go hard in July. We're going to go hard in July. And before we talk about whether or not you're ready, before we get to that question, I want to read something to you. This individual didn't feel comfortable sharing their story on Discord for very obvious reasons that you're about to see. But I have full permission to share what I put in the slides with you. And I copy and paste it from an email that they sent me. Okay. I've redacted a few things just to help them stay a little bit more anonymous, but it was a really powerful story. It was one of the best conversations I've ever had with this individual. Hopefully they're watching. They're part of the 100 Devs community. They have been for a very long time. And so I just want to take a second to read this, and then we're going to talk a little bit about starting the hunt. Okay? So I'm just going to read this because I think it's just important for all us to hear. All right. I'm just going to read this out, and I'm going to give some background as well. I have permission to share this. I was also discriminated based on my ethnic background because of an ethnic war in my country. So I also lived in another country for several decades, hoping that the ethnic hate would simmer down. All of these circumstances made me very unemployable. So they shared a bunch of other stuff too that I thought was too revealing. That's the bad part of my background. The good part is I've always been an above average fast learner. I have a developer background from my high school education. So they studied a little bit like of computer programming when they were in high school. And I'm a very self-sufficient learner. What I lacked was structure. We got structure. We're on that. Support, guidance, a method, and so on. When I found your 100 Devs course on Twitch, I found that I was lacking. It gave me the strength to persevere daily. That's why we're doing daily stand-up, folks. I was finally able to put in the work that was necessary. You all know how to do that. Never before have I been motivated to put in the hours every day for months with no end in sight. The end's kind of close now. What I did have before were short bursts of learning that would fizzle out fast with no results. Feel that. I would fail to retain focus, lose motivation, and just fall back into depression, which I would then self-medicate with pointless entertainment of mass media and games. Classic, right? So I feel like this is a pattern that I've personally fell into, and I feel like it's something that a lot of folks in 100 devs have at least told me, or that we've seen in Discord, or that people really identify with. And so this idea of like short burst and then fizzling out is something that I relate to a lot. It's been a lot of the major struggles in my life, but they decided to start the job search process. They said, you know what, I'm just going to start. So one of the job applications I sent in, they looked for a junior and mid front end developers. In my application letter, I said, I'm okay with the junior position, but I could probably do some of the mid work as well. As soon as the test assignment came in, it was clear that they sent me the mid test. It included required knowledge of random stuff. It was a bunch of random tech that I, in case they asked for help with that stuff on Discord, I removed it just so that we don't know who it is. I heard of, but didn't use before. To make things worse, I was in the middle of a freelance job. They did, however, give a week to finish the assignment. So they sent them a test for a mid-level engineer, not the junior. It was a bunch of stuff, a bunch of technology they had never worked with, but had maybe heard of some of them. But they did have a week, right? They did have a week to work on this. Well, like I said, I learned fast. So that was enough for me to learn the basics of those technologies and successfully finish the test. I was certain they would just eliminate me at some point during selection, interviews, documents I had to send that showed how much job experience I didn't have, but they never did. They sent me an offer for the mid position with a pretty decent salary for my country. There's no way I could refuse them. So here I am, starting July 1st. Ten seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, turn up. This story was amazingly powerful. I was blessed to talk to this person way more than what I just shared with you. But the idea that they knew in themselves that the thing that they knew how to do is learn quickly. That is the skill that you have. I don't care how much JavaScript you know. I don't care how much you think you need React. It doesn't matter. If you are here, I know that you work hard. I know that you're willing to give up time that others aren't willing to give up. And I know that you're able to learn. That's what you need to get a job. That's it. This person did literally not know any of the technologies that they were going to be tested on. And they took a week to buckle down, to grind, to get dirty, to answer the things that they need to answer, to build a good solution to that problem, and then got an amazing job from it. So, we need to talk. We need to take a moment here. We need to talk. When I say you're ready to start the interview process, I'm not shitting you. I'm not making stuff up. I don't care where you're at. I don't care where you are in the process. I don't care how much you think you know, how much you think you don't know. You are ready to start the process. Wolfpack's here too. Wolfpack started the process before I even asked to start the process, and they got a freaking job because of it. So I'm going to say it one more time. I don't care where you're at, where you think you are. You know enough to start the process. The thing I know about y'all, the thing that I know in my heart of hearts, is that I know that you're willing to show up. I know right now it's either a weirdly in the afternoon for you or late in the evening. I know that's true. And you're showing up to put in work, to better yourself, and ultimately get a job. So that's what I know about you. I don't need to know anything else about you other than that. So when I say that you're ready to start the process, you are ready. You've heard me. I've brought in folks that weren't me to tell you this. I've shared actual examples from other folks in text form that went through this. But what you're going to see as a repeating theme is that once you start the process, you find out where you really are. Once you start the process, you have the chance to stumble into an amazing opportunity. But if you don't start the process, you have zero chance of landing the job. According to it, said I had a 1.5 hour interview with a coding session today before I had my one-on-one through Mega Month or Mega Summer now. I was unsure if I was ready to interview. Leon said I was ready. He was right. The interview went great. Listen to him. So it's not me, folks. It's not me saying this. We've had 2 or 3 people in chat tonight telling you this. We've seen the text receipts. We've heard it live from folks like out of their own mouths. When I say that you're ready, I really mean that you're ready. You all can work hard. You can all show up. You all have the ability, if given a chance, to do well. We know it's a numbers game. I always throw out the number 60. I do not joke about that number. You have some horrible interviews in you. We all do. Nicole's, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you. Fox, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you. Y'all got some bad interviews in you. And that's not being mean. That's being real. So get those interviews out the way now. You should walk into these first few interviews with nothing on the line. Right? With nothing on the line. There's nothing to lose. Pick a company that you hate and apply for a job. Get the interview. Slap their mama. Walk away realizing, you know what? I need to spend a little bit more time on my behavioral questions. Or you know what? I rocked my behavioral questions. I need to spend a little bit more time on my technical questions. Or you know what? I rocked my technical. I rocked my behavioral. I got tripped up on my methods. So now I need to put a little bit more time on my methods. You want to get 5 of these interviews where there's nothing on the line. You do not want to work there. Get those out of your system. Figure out what you're good at, what you're bad at, what you need help with, and then come to our community to get that help. Okay? So you all have that in you. But that's the small part. That's the in case you need convincing that you're ready. That's the mindset you need. But the mindset that I want you to have, is that, you know what? I worked really fucking hard over these past few months. I showed up week after week. I wrote some amazing code. I wrote some code that I didn't think I had in me. And you know what? When I show up to that interview, that same fucking thing is going to happen. That same thing is going to happen. That when you first approached some of those projects, you knew you weren't getting those projects done, but you did. And guess what? You're going to have an interview where you go into it, you feel like you can't get the project done. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to get that project done. You're going to rock it. And you're going to get an offer. And so I need you to believe. I don't know how to get you there, but I need you to believe that you are ready. If you need the mindset that you can burn it all down, it doesn't matter, go in with that mindset. If you can muster up the mindset, you know what? I put in a lot of hard work to get where I am. And when I'm in that interview, I'm going to put in that same hard work and I'm going to get through it as well. Go in with that mindset. But you're ready. You're ready to start the process to get an amazing job. And it starts this month. It starts this month. We're putting a ton of structure. Enough structure that if you show up this month, you will be more than prepared to rock your interviews. Every day, you will have coding challenges. Every weekend, you will have a chance to practice those coding challenges. You will have chances to ask questions. You will have amazing sources of support, folks that want to answer your questions, that want to see you be successful. And it's all laid out in front of you. You have a decision to make. It's a decision that I've asked you time and time again to make. And I'm going to ask you at least one more time right now. You have the ability to get a phenomenal job. If you don't believe me, believe the 16 other people that have done it from this community. So I'm going to ask you one more time. If you want it, this is the month to go and get it. We don't get got, we go get. So if you want it, I want you to put in chat right now, I want it. That's all I want, but I want it. In chat, I want it. We don't get got. We go get. Let's go. All right. I'm going to hold y'all to it. This month is the month to go hard. It's the month where I got to get that gif. We're all Jon Snow. The world's charging at us, but we're ready. We got this. Nick, I think we're meeting at like 9 a.m. Cool. All right. Now that you want it, you've said it out loud, you've put it into the Twitch sphere, you're ready to show up this month to get the skills that you need to be phenomenally successful in these interviews. Let's ride that wave. Let's ride that wave and know that this month is going to be an intense month. And so since this month is going to be intense, we got to keep ourselves healthy and we got to take a break. So we're going to take a 5-minute break here. We're going to ride that wave. We're going to take a break. When we come back from break, we're going to talk about the rest of Mega Month. All right. We'll talk about the rest of Mega Month and then get some practice in. So please remember, if you're new here, we'd like to be healthy. Hey, go ahead and give us a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and give a little subscribe, you know. And let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break here. And we'll move back on. Alrighty. Putting on some sounds here. Some break music. All right, folks, take your 5-minute break, please. If you're able to, get up, hydrate, stretch, let your eyes relax, look away from something that's not your screen. What's that? Opportunity knocking at the door? Exactly. I got you in different. I'll follow up with you after stream. Tara said, do you have a one-on-one book time? If you are in the Mega Summer channel, you will have a link to book a time with me. I've been doing a half an hour time blocks with folks, and I've done probably like 20, 30-ish right now already. And so if you join Mega Summer, you get access to a special link where you can book a time with me. All right, folks, you got about 4 minutes. Take a break, please, if you're able to. Get up, stretch, hydrate, do what you got to do. Oh, Nick, if you're still here, I'm meeting with Paris at 11:30 Eastern. Good to hear it, Tara. Sorry to hear that, Home Alone. If you go ahead and fill it out for me again, Warroach, just to make sure, and I'll add everyone tonight. I got you, Dean and Bull. I got you. What if you know nothing about coding? Well, do exclamation point 100 devs here in chat, and I'll tell you everything you need to know to join our community. What's the best cold message you've ever received on LinkedIn asking everyone needs some inspiration? I don't actually remember like any cold messages. I just like people that are honest, that are just like real. Like if you want me to like look at your product, just say, hey Leon, I think you're cool. I want you to look at my product. Like just do that. Don't be like, oh, I got like, no, just tell me what you want. Just say hello. Miriam, if you put your question in the Ask Leon channel, that's the best way. But yeah, all the one-on-ones have been it's just a link that you schedule. I had to reschedule one or two of them, but you should have got an email from me. Hey, 3D. Oh, sorry to hear that, but glad you got it. Glad you're here. Rest up if you need to, though, for sure. No, if you already did Mega Month, you don't have to refill it out. Different. You missed the whisper. Yeah, everyone should have gotten a whisper from me. If you want anything from last week, you got a whisper from me. I'm doing the mega mailing tomorrow, so there's gonna be like a hell of a lot of stuff that are going out, a lot of international stuff that's going out, and then I think we also have some Pokemon stuff that still has to go out. Yeah. Sure, Softest. Yeah, put in the memes at me. OCC, the stand-up leads are just gonna be for the days that I can't like review the solution or hold space. Just need somebody to do that. What if we won something on the Uno tourney? You should have already. I think I sent out all the. Everyone should have gotten the Venmo or Cash App. If you didn't, let me know. Send me a mod mail. But I sent them all out, so you should have gotten that like same day. Hey, Memphis. Yeah, there's a trophy that's going out, but that's gonna BT. It's gonna take a while to get to you, because when I send stuff like international, it goes slow. Just at whatever cheapest I can do. Oh yeah, just send me Justin. Just send me a mod mail so I can see what you meant. If we're a few months behind, should we start over or should we do to catch up? I don't think you have to start over. I would just kind of pick up where you feel like you really kind of don't know any of the newer material, and then just make sure you ask a lot of questions on Discord. OCC, I'll share the solution and everything with you already, so you don't have to worry about it. You're just kind of creating space for people to discuss. Regro, I'll check and make sure you get at it. Where do we have a one-on-one? If you're in the Mega Month channels, or Mega Summer now, you have a link that you can use. Alrighty, folks, come on back. Come on back. All right. Not yet. I'm gonna indifferent. I'm gonna add you to a repo. I got you. I think that's Sydney. Sydney, once you fill out the 100 devs application, you just join our Discord, and there's two things you have to do. You have to agree to the rules, and then once you agree to the rules, you have to click the 100 devs channel. Once you click those two things, you get full access to Discord. All right. Got a little bit. Alrighty, folks. Cool. So we talked about this month being a lot of structure. You're going to fill out !mega if you want to participate in Mega Summer. Let's see. Oh, we got a bunch of new folks. Good. The things that I need you to work on real quick. Let me chill the music here. All right. The things I need you working on, if you're joining us newly for Mega Summer, please don't forget that your portfolio, your Twitter, your LinkedIn should all be in spiffy shape. Remember, the from what Telescope shared with us, they see so many applicants without GitHubs, without portfolios, without projects underneath your belt. If you were here last week, you now have at least 5 new projects for your portfolios. You can literally go to my code, grab them, make them look good, and add them to your portfolio. And these are some really dope portfolio pieces to have, right? Angel, hey, thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate you. And also, lamps are great. Thank you for the Prime as well. I appreciate that. So there's no reason for your portfolios to not be thick right now. They should be stacked, all right? And if you missed last week, definitely go back and watch those 2 classes. There's so many amazing stuff that you can add to your portfolio just from those 2 classes. So no excuse. Make sure that your GitHubs are clean, that they're manicured. Make sure that you're pushing every day. I can't tell you how many times the difference maker between getting a job and not getting a job is that their GitHubs look good. I know it sounds silly. I know you don't believe me, but you've literally heard from folks during our Spilling the Tea session that the reason they got over the hump for some of their offers were because of their green squares, because we know recruiters love those green squares. Don't miss a day. Push your code wars, push your leak code, push your daily question that we're going to be doing together every day. That's what it's for. You should be thinking about the companies you really want to work for, your premium apps. We'll be going over a lot of this throughout the next week. Remember, for a lot of you, when we're doing the 101s, it's been a hot minute since you've looked at the bank, especially your behavioral questions. Right? Make sure that you are taking some time to review your cause, your action, your result for your behaviorals, especially if it's been a little bit. Make sure you go back, make sure you have them all kind of fresh. Maybe add them to some of your Anki again, just so you get those questions coming back into your brain. Because I've been noticing just during the 101, some folks, like, they have some answers, but it's not crisp. You really want your behavioral questions to be crisp, ready to go. And so please make sure, !bank, if you need those questions to prep, it really will help during your interviews. Cool. My Anki deck is thick. Alrighty. Time for your hit list. If you haven't been working on your hit list, you got to put this on your to-do list for the month. Your hit list is super important. The companies that you're going to start applying to, the companies that you want to apply to, you got to start networking. We're going to bring this up over the next month as well. You can always be using the sheet, !sheet for this. For those that have not finished their 100 hours project, I'm expecting you to get that done ASAP if you're contributing to if you're joining us for Mega Summer. And then make sure you fill out the form, !mega if you need it. So The things I've been asking for, I'm going to ask for them if you want to participate in Mega. If you want the one-on-one help, you want to be added to these channels. The beautiful thing about the Mega channels is that folks have been sharing some stuff, like sharing like the interview process that they've gone through, like the really cool details. So highly encourage you to participate in Mega Summer and to fill out this form to get added to the special channels. Cool. I feel like I need to keep adding to my 100 devs project, 100 hours project. Yeah, I mean, you get MVP, and then if everything else is buttoned up, keep sinking hours into it. Yeah. Cool. Now, the other thing that I've noticed from my one-on-ones is that folks aren't really using the full prep that we had a whole class on. So we had a full class on prep where you walk through the parameters that are coming in, the returns that are going out, the examples that are coming in, setting up your test cases, and writing out your pseudocode. A lot of folks kind of keep just jumping. They keep kind of skipping, right? They keep skipping and they get a little nervous and they want to start actually writing out the solution. That has to stop. You need to slow down. You need to do your full prep. You need to practice your full prep. You need to be spending 10 to 15 minutes-ish doing your prep, right? And using that prep time, OCC, to think through your answer, right? Nick said, I actually interviewed at Netflix, and I'm 100% sure there are people in this chat that would nail those challenges. I agree, Nick. Let's go. So, tonight, since I've been noticing it's something that we all need to practice, we are going to do challenges together. But instead of actually trying to solve the challenge, we're just going to do prep and then stop. Okay? So tonight we're going to get into our classroom. We're going to get a challenge that you're going to work through. But I want you to spend the entire time working through your prep and not actually solving the challenge. I want you to be asking about your parameters that are coming in, that your returns that are going out, your examples, your pseudocode. And then once you got all that done, you stop and you move on to the next question. So that's what we're going to be doing this evening in our classroom. There will be some methods questions because I think some of y'all still need some practice with your methods. Make sure you're reviewing your methods. I can't tell you how many interviews you will get through with just your methods. And there'll probably be a question that you can write a brute force solution to. But you're not going to worry about the solution. You're going to worry about the pseudocode for that brute force solution. Before we jump into the classroom, I have two requests that I'm going to make. The first request is for folks that watch the classes on YouTube. If you are going to watch through the YouTube video, there is a place on GitHub for you to put time codes. I really, really, really appreciate it if you give me time codes so I can add them to the videos. It's a huge, huge help for folks that are going through it. So if you watch on YouTube, I would love if you go ahead and go to this link and give me time codes for the video. And then another big thing I just asked is to thumbs up the video and to subscribe if you haven't on YouTube already. We have a lot of folks that watch on YouTube that haven't subscribed or thumbs up, and it's kind of odd because you don't know when the new ones are up. So I appreciate it. Count, yeah, if you just go to that repo, you can pick any video and do the time codes. So I don't think you should go out of your way to do it, but if you're already going to be watching a video or reviewing material from the video, I really appreciate the time codes. And then there's a lot of things I need help with. The big thing I'm working on this week is trying to get that blog out and running. And there are a lot of other projects. I'm just going to be asking for a lot of help this month. So this month, you're just going to, pretty much every class, I'm going to be asking for some sort of help just to make 100 devs better than it is. And so just know that I'm going to be reaching out for folks. And so if you feel like you got some extra time to write some code or to help with little things, know that I'm going to be asking for a lot of help this month. Cool. Let's vomit. Let's vomit. We're going to go over to our classroom. We're going to get into the classroom, and I'm going to share a coding question. You're going to work through prep. What do you mean these are old? I always reuse certain slides. Y'all just realizing this now? I don't redo GIFs. You know how long since we find these GIFs? We are going to vomit. Oh, the slides command. Oh, I was like, are you just finding out that I reuse slides? I was like, that's been a hot minute. We're gonna, don't worry about the slides anyway. I'll make sure that they get updated. But for this one, we're just jumping over to the classroom. We're gonna do, you can just do !classroom, and I'll put the link in our channel as well. I'm gonna throw this in our chat. Cool. So that's our link to our classroom. You can always do !classroom, or you can click that link. We're going to end stream. We're not going to do a raid or anything. We're going to go right to the classroom. We're going to share a coding challenge, and we're going to start working on prep. Mega summer starts now. I'm giving you class time to work on this stuff. Please use the class time I give you. I know a lot of y'all don't have a lot of time outside of class time. So the reason why I'm doing this is I want you to take this class time, right? I want you to take this class time to actually work on your prep. So please come join us in the classroom, get some prep work in. It's something that I know all of us need a little bit of extra effort on. So I'm going to end stream. I'm going to see you all on Remo. I'm going to share a question once we all get in there, and you're going to start working through prep this evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you are. Cool. All right. Once again, you can do !mega if you want to join Mega Summer. And then you can do !classroom if you're going to join us in the classroom. We're going to get some prep work in tonight. We're coming back on Thursday for full class with our data structures and algorithms, right? And I will see you all over there soon. You are ready. Let's buckle in. Let's make the most of this month, most of this summer. You can do this. All right, folks. See you on Remo. Peace.